los ingredientes en la sopa. Lila. Hello, today we are going to make a soup called Sancocho. I'm going to describe some of the ingredients that we put in here. First of all, we have culantro. It's similar to cilantro. It's a little bit stronger. And I'm going to put onions, zapallo. Zapallo is squash. We're also going to put plátano verdes, oto. These are roots, oto, zapallo, yuca, ñame blanco, and of course a little jalapeno. And now I'm going to cut the squash. The squash, man. Okay. That's it. And then we're going to start by these are the beef and bones. We're going to start by sauteing them a little bit and seasoning very lightly. We're going to add a little bit of oil to saute the bones. We're going to add beef base plus the bones. Then we're going to let them cook for about 30 minutes and brown them. And then we'll put the base with water, and then we're going to let it boil. That's it. The beef gets washed, and with a little bit of vinegar, you wash it with a lot of water to eliminate the flavor of the blood. Okay, the pan is pretty hot right now. We're going to add the onions, saute a little bit of onions, and a little bit of garlic. A little bit of tomato paste. That's just to start getting the flavors into the meat. About 2 spoons is enough to give a little bit of flavor. And then once we get the tomato, the onions to caramelize a little bit, and we're going to put the bones of the meat. I think I put them all. Stir. We're just going to let it brown a little bit on the meat and the onions and the garlic, and for about 15-20 minutes. And then we're going to use the base and the water, and then we're going to let it boil for about 20 to 30 minutes at most, like a nice beef gravy like, to all the ingredients. That gives it a flavor to the soup. Okay, we got another few more minutes, and then we are going to be able to add the broth. You notice that I didn't put any salt yet. Just before I put the base actually has a little salt in it, and I have to taste the base with the beef, and then I'm going to add the salt, just to taste, not too salty, whatever. Right now, it's getting ready to go into the base, the broth. Now that the beef is sauteing, I'm gonna add beef broth for flavor, and sofrito, which is already in there. And this is practically all the stuff that I did, but it's concentrate. So you just put a little bit to add more flavor to it.
The broth.
Now we're ready to add the broth, and as you can see, it's already on the pot. You can see some of the beef plus the ingredients turn it most like almost a gravy. But to make it, since it's gonna be a lot of soup, you add just a little bit of broth. That is beef broth. That's it. That's enough. And now I'm going to add water. Cover the beef completely because it's going to boil and cook the beef now in the bones. A good idea not to cook the jalapeno with the seeds, but that's where the spice is, in the seeds. So when you clean up your fingers, you don't want to put your hand in this thing. You forget and you rub your eyes. Do as small as you can. Jalapeno loses its spicy when you cook them. So if you want it spicy, it's always better to do it all when the food is almost done. Otherwise, it will lose a lot of the spice. Looking good. The meat is not soft yet. It's boiling maybe 20 minutes now. We wait until it's almost separated from the bone. We waited for that to get soft enough. And then we'll start putting the roots and more water, of course. And then now is when we use the salt and the pepper seasoning. The color looks nice. Okay, the soup is, the beef has been boiling for about 45 minutes. Now we're gonna add the roots. We're gonna have the ñame, yuca, zapallo, all of that right now. And also we're gonna thin down the soup now. This is all the beef flavor there. And now we're gonna thin it down, that's all. We're gonna add the water now and let it soften up the other roots. Now we adjust the salt and a little bit of pepper and just a dash of salt. That's it. That's that. We wait for the roots to get done and the soup is ready. We cover so it boils quickly. That's it. There you go. This is the end of the soup. It's garnished with a little culantro, and then excellent. Now join me next week, and we're gonna have pollo guisado con arroz blanco, stew chicken, and white rice. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Talking to his daddy. Next week we're gonna roast dogs.
I'm keeping that.